Morning all, it's a Northern Vlogger here. Very quick video to show off some new LED spotlights I fitted to both bikes. So on the Harley here we have some 1000 lumen LEDs, and they are a slightly different LED to most of the ones available on the market, in the sense that they're slightly yellow in colour. So they're a lower temperature colour. I think they're about 3400 K. As opposed to the 6000, which is more of a pure white, and that is so that it matches more with the standard halogen headlight. I thought it would look a little bit odd if you had a pure white and then the halogen. I don't know if you've ever seen a bike that has two light bulbs, one for the high beam, one for the low beam, and only one gets converted to HID, and then they put the full beam on and it looks very, very yellow by comparison. So that's why I decided to choose these. The other reason is they only take about, I think it's 12 watts each, so it's a low power consumption for the output, and the reason for that is I've only got a small stator on this bike. It's only 190 watts peak power. Obviously at tick over it'd be significantly less, so quite happy with those, and they suit the bike quite well, I think. I've also put some new ones on the Tiger. I'll just move this camera across. It blew over a minute ago, so this is my second attempt at this video, and I've got this wired up the same. So I've got my low beam, which is independent of the high beam. So the spotlights, same as on the Harley, they only come on when I switch the high beam on, and they are a pure white colour. And more of a close match to the HID. So you notice the headlight on the right is a little bit whiter. That's because the high beam ones only just come on. It'll go from blue to white over the next, I don't know, 30 seconds or so it takes to warm up. But the LEDs, you'll notice on that, are much whiter than the ones on this. There's a clear difference there between the two. And I think the pure white goes well with the HID. And the main difference, or the main reason that I decided to go for this design, these are only 2800 lumen. They're a brand new design, and I used to have 3500 and 3000, so I used to have 4 spots on there to start with. But since I replaced the stator, the new stator isn't quite as powerful, so I've been struggling for power. In fact, the HID on the full beam was struggling to ignite properly with all the other spots on. So these are a little bit more efficient. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. They've got a more of a sort of a deep reflector dish on the inside behind the glass, and that allows a more focused beam, so it's more efficient. So the lower power LED in there is actually projected on a tighter beam and goes further down the road, so the spread isn't as big, but the light is thrown further down the road, and it's a fairly good compromise for what I needed at the minute. And I've got these both these LEDs off the same guy that I've been dealing with for years over in Hong Kong, and they're made in China, and they basically got Cree elements inside them, which are made in the USA. They import those, and obviously the housing and everything, which is aluminium, is milled and anodized and assembled over there. So you get similar performance as, say, the Clearwater type motorcycle LEDs, but obviously they're made at, on a much lower cost basis than the ones that are made in the USA. So you get good performance for the price, I feel. And in fact, I've helped this guy sell so many of them, he's actually given me a reseller discount rate, so any of my mates who want these can get them at a special price. I'll just knock both of these off because neighbours will get a little bit peed off, I think. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to share with you what I've been doing recently on the bike. So thanks for watching. As always, wear all your gear and ride safe. I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.